it's going to be a nail-biter. Bernie Sanders sounding convinced of a win as Hillary Clinton called in her big names, Bill and Chelsea, to help gather those votes. And ABC's John Karl has the story from Des Moines, Iowa for us this morning. Hi, John.
Good morning, Paula. Bernie Sanders had his largest Iowa crowd yet last night, but he is going to need those supporters to turn out in force to have a chance of getting an upset win over Hillary Clinton.
This land is your land.
Countdown to the caucus. And a concert overnight for Bernie Sanders. Thousands turning out to hear the band Vampire Weekend and feel the burn.
How would you like to make the pundits look dumb on election night?
Sanders supporters hope Bernie can score an upset win over Hillary Clinton in Iowa.
We are going to make American history on Monday night.
But it's history Hillary Clinton wants to make as the Democrats' first woman nominee.
I hope to persuade some more of you because we've got to keep the progress going.
At her rally in Ames, Gabby Giffords and her husband, astronaut Mark Kelly, joined the push. And daughter Chelsea was there too, posting these Instagram pictures on her mom's account. Former President Bill Clinton worked the crowds in overdrive.
She is, in my opinion, the best person I have ever had a chance to vote for president.
The last major Iowa poll before the caucus shows the race going down to the wire.
There's going to be more people caucusing this year probably than any other year.
You're convinced of that? And they're going to go for Hillary
I know
Clinton.
that for a fact.
Adding to the Clintons' campaign unease, new revelations about her private emails. The State Department says 22 of them contained top-secret information.
Madam Secretary, why was there top-secret information on your email?
Clinton insists she did nothing wrong.
Bill and Hillary Clinton will divide and conquer today. They've got events separately all around the state before coming back for a big rally here in Des Moines together. As for Bernie Sanders, he is urging his supporters to do whatever they need to do, joking, beg, borrow, even kidnap if necessary to get people to the caucuses tomorrow night. Dan?
Suborning a felony, a great way to get elected president. Hey, John, I notice Hillary never seems to want to talk to you. Is there something going on there?
I don't know, Dan. I'm going to keep trying, though. I promise you, I'm going to keep trying.
We know you will. John Karl reporting from Iowa this morning. Let's bring in ABC News chief anchor George Stephanopoulos, who will be anchoring this week later this morning. Good morning, sir.
Morning.
How are you? So let's go back to these poll numbers. Hillary Clinton has a slight lead over Bernie Sanders, but it's within the margin of error, that is. If Sanders pulls out a victory here, what does that do to this race?
It means this race goes on for a long time because, remember, he's also got a big lead right now in New Hampshire as well. So if he's able to win tomorrow night, again, Hillary Clinton's still in the lead according to this Des Moines Register poll, he's going to have likely the first two big wins. But the Clinton campaign is prepared for the long haul. They're trying to build a firewall in the state of South Carolina where she has a lead and more organized, they say, in more states down the line than Bernie Sanders. They believe, and most Democrats believe, she would still be the favorite to get the nomination, but we're in uncharted territory.
We are in many ways, and let's talk about uncharted territory on the Republican side. Donald Trump, as we showed earlier, has a pretty significant lead. How much reason for confidence does he have going into tomorrow night?
Well, he's got the momentum right now. He's been driving hard in these last few days, and it seems, according to that last poll as well, that skipping the debate on Thursday didn't hurt him too much at all. But here's what he's got to watch. He's counting heavily on people who have not been at caucuses before. And most observers believe that Ted Cruz has a strong organization right now in Iowa, really targeting those voters who need to get to the caucuses. So a lot's going to depend on the ground game.
So momentum versus the ground game. Thank you very much, George. And I want to remind everybody, George has a must-see show this morning. He's going to be going one-on-one with Donald Trump, Hillary Clinton, and Bernie Sanders. That's later this morning on This Week, right here on ABC. George, thanks again.
Yeah, and a reminder that ABC News is the place to be for complete coverage of the Iowa caucuses from morning till night. George and Robin report live from Iowa on GMA first thing tomorrow morning. Then David Muir anchors World News Tonight from Iowa tonight, as well as on Caucus Day. Dan, I know you'll be standing by with coverage on Nightline, plus all the results live tomorrow night. George, the whole team will be standing by to bring you the very latest news the instant that it happens.
I appreciate the Nightline plug. And don't forget, we have the next big Republican debate live from New Hampshire next Saturday night at 8 Eastern, right here on ABC.